There's no place I'd rather be.
Thank you very much. The first Labour Party conference I went to was in 1969, and I've been going to every Labour Party conference ever since then, and there has never ever been an overflow hall to take in the conference. And so I'm really sorry that you had to come into an overflow area in order to hear what was going on. But I just think it's the kind of problem I'm happy to live with. So many people coming to conference, and this is one of the, if not the largest Labour Party conference there's ever been, because we've got so many new members that have come into the party or come back to the party, inspired by the party, want to do things together. And so this week in Liverpool has been an amazing experience for all of us, me included, because we've set out some general aims, the ideas I put forward in the leadership campaign, the 10 points there, and I hope you were able to follow the speech on this wonderful screen here, and understand the general direction in which we're trying to go. We have core values. We have core values about an economy that works for all. We have core values about education for all, not just the minority. And we have core values about our society as a whole, about environmental sustainability, and about how we bring communities together. So we also have views about the rest of the world. I was very clear, I put down there, as far as I'm concerned, our foreign policy should be based on peace, human rights and democracy. We want political solutions to the world's conflicts, and we need a Labour government to be able to do all of that. So our party membership is huge. Our determination is total. Our ambition is, of course, to win the elections whenever they come, the council elections next year, here in Liverpool, in Manchester and in Birmingham, but also the county elections all across the country. It's winning all of those that's very, very important. But it's also about what we do until then. And so we've set up this campaign event this Saturday on grammar schools, because to me, the Tory plan of selection for secondary education, frankly, actually at the age of 10, not 11, what does that do and say to children? At the age of 10, you're kind of rejected, because the majority will not pass a selection test. The whole selection tests are designed to make sure only a minority get through them. That is not my way, not your way, not our way, and I do not believe it's what most of the people in this country want. So I ask you to help us with that campaign this weekend, and do your best on that. But it's also about what we as a party do, how we campaign in our communities day in, day out. Because, as I said in my speech, we've been given 30 years of an economic model which is about widening the gap between the rich and the poor. It's about ignoring the real effects of inequality, which are people sleeping on the street. Are those with mental health conditions being ignored? Are those being, frankly, forgotten? And at the top end, obscene levels of individual and personal wealth and tax evasion and tax avoidance. And so we give a message out. It's not a threat, it's a way of bringing people together, of how things can be done differently. Our politics is developing in a way that is inclusive of the entire community. So we can be a very important force. When racists try to divide us, when hate-filled people abuse those with disabilities, when xenophobes blame the nearest migrant for whatever problems going on in the community, we have a duty, a role and a responsibility to do the opposite, to unite communities together to make sure they get the schools, the hospitals, the housing that they need. It's only when people come together that they're strong, and only when they come together that they achieve things. Our party was built on the foundations of those that campaigned for the right to vote in the early part of the 19th century, those that campaigned for education, those that campaigned for the women's right to vote, those that campaigned for universal health care, the National Health Service, those that campaigned for race relations laws, those that campaigned for equalities laws, and a Human Rights Act. We have a rich history of achievement by ordinary people coming together and making those changes happen and changing the whole character of our society. So we build on that rich tradition for a 21st century. A 21st century, is it to be one of wars, of grabbing of resources, of appalling levels of inequality and barbed wire facing those that are seeking asylum because they're trying to escape from a war? Or is it going to be a 21st century where we improve the life chances of everybody and we don't cascade poverty from one generation to another, to another, to another? It's all about politically how you do it. Do you share resources or do you steal resources? Do you provide education or do you deny education? Do you support humanitarian activities to help refugees or do you deny them that? There's choices. I think as a party we know pretty clearly what we're about. And I finish on this point. We are a big organisation, we're a big movement. We have 560,000 members, maybe it's more. It's going up every day. I'm looking to 600,000 and going beyond that. We have 3 million affiliated trade union members. I'm hoping we can increase that. We have many, many thousands of registered supporters. We are very, very big. If we are united to take the message out on grammar schools, take the message out on the NHS, take the message out on disability, on mental health, on hate crime, on all those things, we're a very, very powerful force. And that powerful force will help us not just win those elections next May, but will develop our policies to take us into a general election, which will defeat the Tories, which will bring us a Labour government, which will give us those opportunities. Thank you very, very much for all your help, your friendship, your love.